What a big Lightning McQueen! Look, he's much bigger than Mac. Something's happening. He's opening up and transforming into a racetrack. Mac's got the real McQueen. Come on, said McQueen, let's race. Okay, first to go, Sally against Hulk. Hulk's usually too big for these races, but he's okay for this one. But look at the shake. Hulk just kept on going. He's through to the next round. Unlucky Sally. Oh look, Frank's very quiet. Must have been the shock of seeing the giant McQueen. Captain America against Wolverine. Jumping all over the place, but Captain America went the farthest, so he's through. Batman against Mater. Close all the way, but Batman just wins. Unlucky Mater. Ultron against Wonder Woman. Very close. Wonder Woman had the early advantage, but Ultron just kept going through to the next round. Iron Man against Sarge. I'm sure Sarge only used 2 wheels. Yes, oh dear. Iron Man through. Superman against Holly. Holly lost all speed, leaving Superman, who's out of the picture, to win. Thor against McQueen. Now McQueen should do well on a McQueen track. Thor was always just in front, and it finished that way. Thor through. Now last to go in the first round, Spider-Man against Ant-Man. Wow, that looks close. Let's see. Oh, Spider-Man just by the smallest of margins. So on to the quarterfinals. We have Thor v Spider-Man, Iron Man v Superman, Batman against Ultron, but first we have Hulk against Captain America. Hulk wins, but Captain America was on 2 wheels, and lucky not to turn over. Batman Ultron. Close, but Batman wins. Iron Man v Superman. Superman went right through. Iron Man never even made it as far as the camera. Well done, Superman. Thor v Spider-Man. That was close, and Thor just made it. So the semi-finals are Superman against Thor, but first we have Hulk against Batman. Hulk made it to the camera, Batman didn't, so Hulk is through to the final. Superman Thor. Oh, now Thor made it to the camera. Where's Superman? He was under the camera. And he's gone further. So Superman wins. Unlucky, Thor. So the final is Hulk against Superman. So close, but Hulk just kept going. So today's winner, who often can't race because he's too big, Hulk. Well done, Hulk. Paw Patrol pups were excited. Their friends, the PJ Masks, were visiting. Owlette was driving. "We're here for the racing," said Catboy. "Great," said Marshall. "We've got a new racetrack." "Shall we get our mini racers out?" said Gecko. They got out their racers and put them at the bottom of the mini lookout. "Paw Patrol against PJ Masks," said Ryder. "Get ready." The mini lookout started turning. It then pushed Owlette towards the track. It started again. It pushed Chase out. So the first race was Owlette against Chase.
Ready, steady, go!
Owlette went faster and farther than Chase, so was declared the winner. The next race was Catboy against Marshall.
Ready, steady, go!
Catboy was so much faster than Marshall's mini fire engine. The next race was Rubble against Gecko.
Ready, steady, go!
Neither vehicle was exactly built for speed, but Rubble somehow managed to make his bulldozer go faster. They gathered together and decided that the PJ Masks racers were the fastest. "How about some skill driving?" said Marshall, "knocking Skittles over." "Great idea," said Gecko. They got their vehicles back at the base of the mini lookout to be chosen. Rubble was chosen first. He got into position. A strike! How did he do that? His bulldozer tipped up and toppled over into the Skittles. A good, but lucky start for the Paw Patrol. Next was Gecko. 5. A good score and very well driven. Catboy was chosen next. A strike! Wow, that was good! Next, Marshall. Marshall needs a good score here. Oh, 1. He stopped far too soon. Never mind, Marshall. Next, Chase. Chase, the Paw Patrol need you. 2. Oh dear. Chase tried to do what Rubble did, but didn't do so well. Last to go, Owlette. Another strike. That was very well aimed. I think we need some more practice, said Marshall. Ryder congratulated the PJ Masks. I think we'll stick to rescues at the moment, he said. We're very good at that. Owlette, Catboy and Gecko thanked the Paw Patrol for a fun afternoon and left. Come on, let's get ready for a rescue, said Rubble, and off they went. You first, said Percy to Thomas. Thomas left, followed by Percy. It was their day off and they were going racing, but they were told that there was a new Thomas Mini for them each to race if they could find it. Thomas found one first, by the tunnel. He picked it up and returned. Percy then found one and also returned to Thomas so they could open them together. Thomas opened his first. He got a Space Spencer with a space shuttle on his side. He's going to be fast, said Thomas. Percy opened his. I've got a Swamp Monster Samson. He looks funny, said Percy, but at least he's green, like me. Come on, let's go to the beach racetrack, said Thomas, and they left. When they got there, the Thomas and Spencer launchers were already in place. The two new engines were allowed to sit out the first round, and the existing 12 were paired, fastest one in each pair going through to the second round. One of us stands a good chance of winning, said Thomas. There are 3 of each of us. First to go was Launcher Thomas against Mining Percy. Well, not the smoothest way to get down the track, but Launcher Thomas won. Well done, Thomas, said Percy. Good race. Next was Classic Henry against Spooky Emily. They both turned as they went down the track, but Spooky Emily went the farthest. Good win for Emily. Now it's Spooky Percy against Launcher Spencer. Spooky Percy toppled over at the end, but went farthest. I've got one engine through now, said Percy. Classic Edward against Shiny James. Oh, Edward turned right round, leaving James to win. Classic Thomas against Robin Percy. Percy came off the track, leaving Thomas to win again. Last to go in round 1, Batman Thomas against Spooky Salty, who looks like a pirate. Spooky Salty overturned, and Batman Thomas went on to win. So now Spencer and Samson join in, making 8 engines in round 2, and 3 of them are Thomas's. Launcher Thomas against Shiny James. I think Thomas took off, but he certainly went the farthest. Classic Thomas against Spooky Emily. Quite close, but Emily toppled over. Classic Thomas wins. Batman Thomas against Swamp Monster Samson. Close again, but Samson overturned. Batman Thomas wins. Space Spencer against Spooky Percy. Spencer fell over and Percy reached the end of the track. Well done, Percy. So our 4 semi-finalists consists of 3 Thomases and a Percy. The 2 of them were very pleased. So first we have Launcher Thomas against Classic Thomas. Launcher Thomas flipped tracks, but it still counts. He makes the final. Batman Thomas against Spooky Percy. They both tumble, but Percy clearly wins. So the final is Launcher Thomas against Spooky Percy. Whoa, not very pretty, but Thomas lands in the trees, well past the end of the track. Unlucky Spooky Percy, but today's winner is Launcher Thomas. Well done. "I'll race you to Lower Tidmouth," said Thomas to Percy, and off he went. Percy went a different way, but just around the first bend, something went wrong with Thomas, and he stopped. Percy didn't realise and raced on. Thomas's driver got out. He said, "I just need my tool belt." Percy made it to the station. "I won! I won!" Thomas's driver got out his tool belt and took out a spanner. "Ah, that's the problem, Thomas. A bolt has come undone, but the nut has dropped off somewhere. We'll never find that, Thomas. We need a replacement." Meanwhile, Percy was worried that Thomas hadn't reached the station and left to look for him. "There you are," said Percy. "Ah, Percy," said Thomas's driver. "Thomas needs a replacement nut. Could you fetch it for us? I'll radio ahead to say you're coming." Percy left. In a short while, he came back with the new nut. "That was quick, Percy." Thomas's driver then set to work. He put the bolts back, holding the metal straps together. Put the nut in place and the spanner around it. He then used a screwdriver to tighten it up. "There," he said. "Just needs a drop of oil now." He packed his tool belt up and thanked Percy. With his engine fixed, Thomas then got back to racing against Percy. Thanks for watching our story, which featured the Thomas and Friends Engineers Toolkit playset. There's 35 pieces, including some train maintenance cards, some train timetable cards, some pens, some nuts and bolts, 4 lengths of metal, plastic, a tool belt with hammer, screwdriver and spanner, a pretend walkie-talkie, clock and compass, and some oil and an oil can. The belt will fit around a young engineer's waist with the Velcro strap. Everything you need to keep the trains running on time. Welcome to Radiator Springs, which today has had the Hot Wheels Spider racetrack built in it. The track has been attached to the top of Ramon's House of Body Art. Competitors then have to race down the track and avoid the giant swinging spider. If they get through the spider, they have to go as far as they can. The farthest distance wins. The competitors arrived yesterday and stayed in the Cozy Cone Motel. Frank has been kept out of the town. Okay, ready to start. First car to go. Yoda. Oh, he hits the spider and goes slightly off course, but a good start. Now Ant-Man. The spider slowed him down and he's well short of Yoda. Finn McMissile. Hits the spider quite hard, which slowed him down a lot. Sally Carrera. Oh, the spider stops her. Mind out, Sally. Ultron. He brushes off the spider, good speed, and yes, he goes ahead of Yoda. Captain America. A big hit which sends him off course and he crashes into the back of Yoda. Shame, if he'd have kept straight he might be in the lead. Sarge. Not really built for racing and he pulls up short. Hulk. Hulk knocks a spider off completely, but also goes off course, and he also crashes into Yoda. The spider's not happy, but don't mess with a Hulk spider. Luigi. Hits the spider, but for a small car goes a long way. Rule Cerule. Just didn't get going. Angry Birds Corporal Pig. He didn't get going at all. Batman. Hits the spider but goes well. Not quite far enough to beat Ultron, but just pips Yoda. Mater. Mater, are you sure about this? He knocks a spider off and he's out of the picture. Wait a minute, he's taken the lead. Mater. Ah, look at the background. It's right by his yard. He'd have known the right track to take. Well done, Mater. Now Iron Man. He knocks the spider off as well, and for some reason suddenly turns. Strange, but that puts him at the front of the chasing pack. Holly Schiffwell. Hits the spider hard, but she's up there with Mater. This is close. Sheriff? Close, but not quite close enough. Mater is still winning. Spider-Man. Maybe he can get the spider to help him. No, he doesn't. And he's currently in 4th place. Now the last to go, McQueen. He should do well. No, he hit the spider hard and is only mid-table. Oh dear, McQueen, beaten by Mater. So at the end we have Ultron in 3rd place, Holly Schiffwell in 2nd, and in 1st place, Mater. Well done all.
And there goes Iron Man, making it look so easy on the icy track. Now here comes Shu Todoroki. Oh, he slipped. Quick, he needs help.
Nino, 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 Nino.
The Incredible Hulk comes next, slides round the corner, followed by Jeff Corvette. Looks like the Avengers team is winning.
Come on, come on, come on. Whoops!
Can the Minions fix Shu in time so he can rejoin Jeff?
Huh?
And he's back on the course. Oh no, Jeff is out of control. Uh-oh, he's landed next to a polar bear.
Nino, 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 Nino. Whoa!
Oh no, looks like Jeff is out of the race. Oh no, what's this? Todoroki has fallen off again. The race has to be paused while the Cars team finds some new racers. Looks like you're out of racers, Doc, said Iron Man. Not quite, he replied. I'll be the new racer for our team. You know you need a partner, right? Otherwise, you are out of the race and we win. But I'm the only car left here. There must be someone else out here who can join our team.
Whee! Whee! Whee!
The Minions! Minions, we need your help. Please, please can you quickly build a car and join our team?
Yay!
Hurry!
Ready? Ooh, let's go!
Doc, how about you race with me? I'm too old, McQueen. It's too dangerous.
Woohoo! Ready? Go! Whoa! So? Bigger. Yeah, bigger. Okay.
Where are they? They should have finished by now.
What? Nothing?
The race is going to start soon. Your minions better hurry.
And go! Yes!
Well, looks like we win. No, wait. What's that sound?
Woohoo!
Finally! Let's restart the race. And the race has started. Lightning McQueen is looking good, but it looks like his teammates aren't doing as well. Their car is too big for the track.
Uh-oh. Ah!
Oh no, the minions are out.
Bob?
Looks like it's just McQueen versus Iron Man and Hulk. Oh, what's happened here? Iron Man is stuck on the track. Oh no, Hulk has pushed Iron Man into the lake and flown off the track. They are both out of the race. Which means Lightning McQueen comes first.
Yay! Yay!
Team Cars has won.